Germone, just your thoughts on having kind of a career breakout game last week, and especially early. It must have just felt good to be heavily involved in things, get the first carry of the game, and the 2 long passes.
Yeah, it was a great experience. You know, Coach Morris told me before the game that I was going to be a heavy part of the offense, and you know, I prepared in my head to, you know, do what I had to do. So.
What does that kind of do for your confidence or mean for you personally when they tell you we're going to get you involved? And not only tell you that, but obviously they got you involved.
Yeah, it definitely boosted my confidence. You know, now I'm going out and playing at a high level, you know, and I don't expect nothing but that, you know, now. So, and they don't either, being the offense. So, you know, every time I step out there now, I'm going to have a high confidence and just go put points on the board for my offense and try to help them in the best way possible.
How have you handled the quarterback switch up as a receiver?
It's nothing different, you know. I can play with either one. You know, it's just being that, you know, given the chance, the opportunity that the quarterbacks have, that either quarterback, Cole or Deshaun, whichever one's out there, we just try to play to our best ability. We don't look at which quarterback's out there, you know. Actually, in the game Saturday, I didn't even know Cole. They had switched out Cole with Deshaun, you know, Deshaun with Cole, but it didn't matter. You know, we just go out on the field and just try to, you know, deal with either one.
I was going to ask with a rotation, if that messes with the rhythm. I guess it doesn't.
Nah, it doesn't at all. It doesn't.
What was going through your mind on that first touchdown reception, just being wide open over the middle? Seeing them at green grass.
My number one thought was, why am I this open, you know? But I guess it was just a good play call against a bust on their part. But it was great though, coming that open. All I had to do was catch the ball and run. So.
People have been talking about the lack of attention paid to Deshaun's ability to throw the ball. That's something you guys too. You could notice a bunch of man-to-man, a bunch of people kind of disrespecting the Clemson passing offense.
Well, not really. You know, Coach, he has a lot of several plays that can beat any kind of defense that you put out there. So, I mean, they're a good defense, but I guess we had better play calling that night.
So you don't feel like people have been really looking in there to stop the run, and it's giving you guys more opportunity to be successful?
I mean, maybe, but not really. You know, we just have most explosive offense in the country, so.
Are you surprised that all the deep balls y'all hit on didn't sort of open up things for the run?
Kind of surprised on that. You know, I was thinking that maybe that since we're going deep downfield a lot, that it will open up for, you know, DJ, you know, those guys back there, Adam Choice, Wayne Gallman. But it's not. I mean, we got a lot of stuff, you know, to still work on, you know. But our offense, the run game is a big part of it, and it's going to open up soon.
Did North Carolina just keep a bunch of guys in the box?
Actually, I don't know what they did. Actually, I just know out on the perimeter, you know, the DBs, I know how they played. But our run game should be picking up soon. You know, we're working on that a lot in practice this week. So that's one of our main emphasis in practice this week.
Would you say you had a lot of single coverage out there, though?
Yeah, we did, actually, you know, and Coach Morris told us we was going to have to beat them, you know, one-on-one, our wide receivers against their DBs. And I guess, you know, looking at the game, we won that matchup.
Confidence has to be pretty high in the passing game right now.
It is. It's very high. You know, Coach Morris, he said he's not going to let down. You know, he's going to be aggressive in the play calling. So we're looking forward to it.
I mean, Deshaun threw more touchdowns in his first start than Taj did in the game in his entire career. I mean, were you surprised he was able to do that?
No, because, you know, Deshaun, he like I said before, he's a special, you know what I'm saying, special guy, and he takes pride in his, you know, the way he plays, and, you know, he just went out there and, you know, showcased his ability.
How were you able to get your mindset ready? And how about the running game? They weren't able to get any big yardage, but they just kept chiseling away. How do you just keep your mindset, keep the confidence up for all sides of on the offensive side of the ball?
We just, you know, we know we got answers. Like Coach Morris would say, we got answers, and we don't let that stray us away from how we play. You know, if the offense is, if the running game is not going well, we know we got to step up. Wide receivers know that we got to step up in the passing game, and Coach Scott was telling us, you know, before the game that we're gonna have to start the momentum for the offense, and it got us going.
Talk about the way you changed. Coach was
saying that when you first got here, you had the talent, but maybe the work ethic wasn't quite there. Did you notice that at some point and say, you know what, man, I need to take this more seriously? Was there a point for you that it turned around?
Yeah, well, when I got suspended from the spring, like I would say every time, like, you know, I just thank Coach Sweeney for that, you know, because it was an eye-opener for me. And, you know, I knew that I had to step up to the plate, and I knew I had to step up to my responsibilities. And, you know, Coach, he did a good job at, you know, giving me the chance to earn my, you know, trust back to the coaches, and I think I did a very good job of that, and that was the turning point for me.
Just talk about how that hard work paid off. I mean, last week you had your best game. I mean, you were making plays. This is kind of why you came.
Yeah, it was great, but, you know, I just, my main thing is that the reason I came to Clemson is because it's a family, you know, it's a family environment, and I'm seeing that now, you know, and from me being a big help to this offense, it was just great seeing where I came from, you know, and the stuff that I've been through here, and for me to step up like that, it was just, you know, a great Saturday night. You know, coaches coming up to me and telling me that, you know, it's good to see that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing well now, and that he has his trust in me. So, and it was just unbelievable Saturday.
Tell me about your quarterback a little bit. I mean, does he make you better? I mean, the fact that he can extend the play a little bit, give you more time to get open, it just seems like that makes every receiver down the line that much more.
It does make us better, you know, being able that he can get out the pocket. Coach is telling us don't give up on your route. Scramble, like we're working heavily on scramble drill now because that guy can get out the pocket whenever, you know, and we just know not to give up on our route now, you know, and stay into it because he keeps his eyes downfield and he'll deliver the ball at any moment.
Do you feel like you're on a different, I don't know if the word path or level now personally than you were? You talked about how much that suspension maybe changed you back in the spring. Are you kind of on a different, say, level now or path individually?
You could say that, you know, I'm more focused now, you know, I've matured a lot, and I understand what it takes now to, you know, be on the right path, you know, and earn the trust from my coaches, and I know what they expect from me now. So
when they sat you for the remainder of spring ball, how long did it kind of take you to realize? You said you thank Coach Sweeney now. Did it take you a day, a couple days, a month, or when you said, hey, that was actually a good thing that happened?
It was, like I said, it was a good thing, but as soon as he said it, it hit me right then. You know, I had to, you know what I'm saying, get on my track and get right with the coaches because I know I wanted to be out there in that field and I knew I could help them, and, you know, I just felt like I let them down. And, you know, as soon as he said it, I just knew that I had to be on a straight and narrow.
Were you down to your last strike?
I think so. You know, Coach Sweeney told me, he was like, if I don't get it together now, I might not be on the team, and I took that very seriously, and I got my stuff together.
With you and Adam and Mike as seen as the veterans of the receiving corps, how are you the leaders and kind of help develop the freshman receivers that have come in this year?
Every day in practice, you know, we try to show good work ethic, you know, and be very attentive in the coaches and take everything very seriously. And I think it's carrying along with our young players, you know, Artavius Scott, you know, Damari Kidd. They're seeing how the tradition of the Clemson wide receivers is now, and I think that they picked up well on it.